But as we approach this election, I'm curious if you can explain to our audience like what's on the line here. So you've kind of explained what the Morena party to some degree has done, what they stand for. What are they up against? I mean, you said that they're up in the polls. Who are their adversaries and what interests do they represent? And what are the chances that Morena will win or lose?
Things are looking good for Morena right now. But, no puedes cantar victoria, as they say in Spanish. You can't, sing victory beforehand, right? Because the opponents are very powerful, right? So you have multinational energy interests. You have basically the entirety of the Mexican press, which is against, which is against Morena and against AMLO. And that includes public and private media, the public channels, the private channels, all of the newspapers, save one, right? You've got some very powerful interests with regards to pharmaceutical interests. You've got interests right now. AMLO's government is trying to ban genetically modified corn and glyphosate. So, you've got all of those big ag opposition there as well. So it's quite a range, right? And also, international networks like the Atlas Network, right, which has, different organizations active in Mexico, and just hosted an event here with a speaker from Spain's Partido Popular, right? So all of the far right interests, constellated around the Atlas Network, and of course the U.S. satellites, the organizations funded by USAID and the National Endowment for Democracy, right? Because they fund opposition organizations here.